is the one pushing South Africa to drive Nigeria out of their country. You see, the most bigger problem we have in Africa is Ghana and South Africa, more especially Ghana, because when you see anything in Africa that they are telling some people to go back to their country, it's only Ghana and South Africa the one doing all this nonsense thing in Africa. Now when you come to Europe,
so this guy, he calls himself Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Nero, whatever that thing. He wakes up in the morning, yeah, then he takes a picture. He shows us, I want to irritate the South African, this motherfucking illegal Scooby-Doo. Yeah, he just decided to say, I want to irritate South Africans. Yeah, he wants to get into our nerves. Yeah, to tell us, yeah, we don't respect him.
Hello guys, how are you all doing today? So on today's video, let's talk about Nigeria, South Africa and Ghana. So according to this guy, says Ghana are the ones fueling South Africa to hate on Nigerians. Why other people are saying Ghanaians are actually learning from South Africa? What is actually going on? You people might think that, oh, the world doesn't want. I see Ghanaians saying, oh, Nigerians are the only country where the world doesn't want them. They keep banning them. They keep banning them. They keep banning them. You people have forgotten that Nigeria has population more than any other African countries. So that's the reason why you people keep hearing about Nigerians. You people have forgotten Nigeria is made up of 300 plus millions of people. How many population does Ghana have? 34 million, if I'm not mistaken. So do you want to compare 34 million people with 300 and something? If they subtract that number from Nigeria, you still have a lot of Nigerians to. You still have a lot to pay them now. What is this? Can't we have? Instead of you people to look at Nigerians in a positive way, whenever Nigerians are in a country, the most things Nigerians always love to do is business. You don't think about Nigerians boosting your economy. The only thing you think is always a positive, negative side. You don't talk about the beautiful things Nigeria contributes to your countries. You don't talk about how Nigeria boosts your economy. Every time Nigeria, and this Nigeria and that Nigeria. What has Nigeria really done to you guys? I can understand that if a country is developed, then they are criticizing Nigeria. I can understand. But a country that is not even developed, underdeveloped, people who don't even have water, people who don't even have roads, people who don't have a high rate of unemployment, they are even still talking about Nigerians, especially that Ghana, especially Ghanaians. They cannot stay one day without talking about Nigeria. You might feel like Ghanaians don't have problem in their country. They don't have problem. The only problem they have is Nigeria. They will sit every day. There's no road. Oh God! See, just stay tuned. Let me post videos of you. If you look at the roads, they're not even talking about it, because they know once they start talking about it, Nigerians start laughing at them. Oh Jesus! I saw this video here. Guys, please just stay tuned. I'm going to show you all the video. Please watch this video. Not this one or not this channel. Watch this video. I'm going to upload the video on my next upload.
you don't even know who is a foreigner. You want to see a German, Italian, a Spaniard, anybody that you come from any European country, they live in the one country. You never know who is who and who is not who. Here is the case when you go to Africa. There is two countries in Africa who are big problem in Africa, and I think that they have to find a way to remove those countries. Ghana and South Africa, those people have to be kicked out from African continent because they don't deserve to be in African continent. Each time you see that there's a problem, then they are telling some people to go back to their country. If it's not South Africa, then it is Ghana, especially Ghana. You, South Africa, where half of your country, white people have taken part of it. You are not thinking how to do what? Take your country back. Meanwhile, you are there telling other people, other foreigners, black like you, to leave your country. Now, when you think that maybe one Nigerian man become a king or whatever you think that he is in the country, you people don't want. Did you ask yourself who give them the permission? You have to go and meet your leaders. Who give them the permission? You cannot just go and be driving Nigerians who have built their life, have South African women, build their family, open shop. You be closing their shop because you think that there is one Nigerian who become a king or a chief, that you people don't like that. So because of that, you be going for the innocent Nigeria in South Africa and telling them to be closing your shop. As I was saying, you see these two countries, Ghana and South Africa, they don't deserve to be in African continent. They have to give them their separate place to be living, because they are those people. Now, when you claim that one Nigerian person in South Africa to be a king that you don't want, go for him and go for your leaders, because I don't think that this Nigerian person who become a king or a chief in South Africa, he just wake up one day and decide to become a king. This man must go to people work, and these people has to go to South African leaders or South Africa, maybe the authority, before he become a chief or whatever he is in South Africa. If this man become like this, we have to go first of all and meet our people and deal with them before we now come to who they give permission. And you people rather go outside. Crossing Nigerian shop, Nigeria have no business with what is going on. Who is a king, who is not a king? It doesn't make sense. I also say, you see these two countries, especially Ghana. If you are looking for the most useless country in Africa, is Ghana, because they are those ones who are pushing this South Africa and go for your right. It's your country. Let everybody live. Look, no one knows tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. If people are seeing that maybe Nigeria is the problem today, that they are coming to your country, that you feel that you don't want it to be. Tomorrow you don't know where you end up or where you be tomorrow. Not only Nigeria that this South Africa have problem with. I think that they said there is one country called Zimbabwe, a neighbor country to them. They have the same problem with them. They don't want them to come to their country. Meanwhile, the white people in your country, the white people who come from Europe here, are taking half of your country. There, you don't have the energy to go and fight them. I even hear that they say a community in somewhere in South Africa is only white people. You don't have the energy to go there to attack them. Tell them to go back to the European country. We understand that the white, no matter how you can be white in Africa, you don't come from there. You come from somewhere. It's the same thing here in Europe. When you are black, it doesn't matter. Even though your grandfather were born here and you too you were born here, the fact remains that you're in Africa, you come from Africa. That is where you originally come from. So why that you have the energy to fight with Nigerians, tell them to leave your country, but the white people that they are strangers to you, they are in your country, occupy a lot of good places. You South Africans, we are even living place that is even horrible. And we are listening to this Ghana. Ghana is a hypocrite country. They will push you to the wrong place. I'm telling you, if you are listening to Ghanaians who are in comment section tell you to go for Nigerians, fight for them. You Ghanaians, you forget that they have done the same thing to you, South Africa. One time ago, I even read some of Ghanaians was on a live in South Africa by the same South Africans. Today you have the mind to come and join South Africa for it to be pushing them for them to chase Nigeria out of their country. Shame on you. Why is it that when you go to Africa, it's only these two countries, Ghana and South Africa, are the problem to all the countries? These people that have poor mentality and they don't think to know that the world is moving forward. Let's stay with each other, with unity, with peace. If you South Africans, you are listening to Ghanaians, what they are saying, because Ghana, they have hatred for Nigerians already. And I know 100% sure that imagine you be a Ghanaian or a South African, then you go to someone country, then at the end of the day, you beat your family there. Then one of South Africa maybe do something that you think the country people don't like. I don't think they'll go for all the South African in that particular country. They'll go for one particular person. They think that what he has done is not right. So why are you South Africa? You are going out, trying to be closing Nigerian shops in South Africa, saying it doesn't make sense. You people have to think. I don't know in South Africa what people are smoking. I don't blame South Africa much, because normally when you come to Europe, it's very hard to see South African people who outside that you find them maybe company they are working. It's very hard to see South African people because they don't go out of their country. But you Ghana, when you come to Europe here, the most useless job, foolish job, it is Ghanaians who are doing those jobs.
Respect him. So no I owe. Ari. There's nothing we can do. He owns RDPs. That's South Africans. And then they were meant for people Bastragilang who needs houses. Then he could already rent his again.
Anyway guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. We should, you know, when you hate someone, no matter what they do to you, you'll never like it. So according to what is actually happening, I posted a video like 2 videos ago. This Nigerian guy has apologized because he realized what he did is very wrong. Yes, to me, I did not support him. I did not support him. You know very well your relationship with South Africa is not good. It's not in a good term currently. You post videos saying, oh, you evict South Africa from your house. What does that mean? And it's possible for them to chase you out of their countries. What are you gonna do with your house? They're gonna own it. So let's respect ourselves to an extent, please guys. Let's avoid trouble. There are some problems that is avoidable. If it's avoidable, please avoid it. Coming out, you see them. This guy has apologized, but that video of apology will not trend. The one he said is gonna evict South Africa, that one is gonna trend for a very long time. So let's learn to avoid problem, because you see, damage control does not go far like the damage itself. So let's learn to avoid problem, especially now. We cannot be able to defend anybody. I'll not be able to defend anybody if you cause problem in that country. Please, Nigeria, stay safe and mind your business in South Africa, please.